We're not measuring these on authenticity.
Just taste.
Only our mouths. And our mouths, unfortunately, are still connected to our brains. Which, like,
mine's not. Speak for yourself, bitch.
Welcome!
What's up?
To the Kitchen and Jorn Show. I'm Kibbles.
And I'm Bits. No, Tits.
We are going to be trying every Trader Joe's specialty bread.
What that means is we did not include the sliced breads because there were a lot of them and they would have been boring.
All the breads that are like, we are a bread, but
and we're interesting.
With a little something extra.
And if you hear a tap, tap, tapping, it's because the dog is a little bit anxious right now. So she's wandering around. Look how cute she is though.
She's so cute, but preferred mommy, which is not me, is not here. Which means that she's like, where's preferred mommy? And also, second choice mommy is working. So both preferred mommy and second choice mommy are not available. So like, Honeybear's little world is just crashing down.
So if you hear a little bit of whining, it could be from us, but there's a chance it's from the dog. Anyway.
I think you have some dog hair on your lip.
That is probably not good for the allergies. Let's investigate that. Oh my God. How the f did I get dog hair on my mouth? I swear to God, I have not kissed the dog.
Every Trader Joe's specialty bread, of which there are
20 maybe.
We think 20.
We think 20. The categories by which we rate the food are just okay, pretty good, really great, and if you absolutely suck,
you are penalty box bad.
Wow, wow.
Penalty box bad are the foods that like I wouldn't eat again unless you paid me significantly more money.
Yeah, they're the foods that make you want to time travel and pretend this never happened. I want to try this one first because I think it looks so good. So this is the Trader Joe's pain au lait chocolate chip. It's milk bread.
Pan au lait.
Pan au lait, whatever. First of all, I am in pain. Second
Pain
of all,
of the milk. Give me your pain. Ooh, so interesting.
Huh. Oh, I've smelled this before.
Feels a little processed, but I guess it did come out of a bag, so let's just eat it.
I love it. It's just candy bread. You want chocolate in bread? Yum, of course.
This is like honestly a really big f you to people who like think that bread can't be improved. Stop scratching at the door. She's coming back.
She's a little upset.
She went to the compounding pharmacy to get your butt medicine. Will you please be grateful, Honeybear?
I forgot that it's medicine. Well, I think this is really great.
Really great.
We're gonna be seeing you later.
I'm gonna keep that one.
Are you interested in a third?
Oh, you want to try this?
Oh, yeah. What is it?
This is the sweet pull-apart Aloha rolls.
It's the Trader Joe's knockoff.
Of King's Hawaiian rolls, which like I love Hawaiian rolls. I love them so much. Oh, enjoy as these are warm. Okay, these are not as good as King's Hawaiian, I will say.
They're denser than King's Hawaiian
Yeah,
rolls.
that's what that is. I feel like King's Hawaiian sort of like, you know, evaporate in your mouth.
Yeah, it's fluffier. This is good. Like, I think it's got a good flavor. Like, I think if we had some like pulled pork and like some macaroni salad and we could just like dip this and eat it, it would still be delicious, obviously.
Stop trying to eat the things on the ground.
The dog, by the way, not anyone else. What do we think about the pull-apart Aloha rolls?
Pretty great.
I think they're pretty good, yeah. We'll try the garlic Indian-style flatbread.
I'm a little suspicious whenever they're just like, we feel like it's not appropriate to refer to it as naan.
Let's try it. So this is really good. The garlic bread with the garlic spread. It's so good. I didn't mean to do that. I wasn't trying to rhyme.
Let's go with the garlic, obviously. This is basically just like flavor juice.
Yum, 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 yum.
Are we rating this as a bread?
Yeah.
Because obviously we have no standpoint by which to evaluate the authenticity of this whatsoever. However, as a bread, it's a good bread.
I would say pretty good. Might as well just try the traditional Indian style flatbread because it's right here and we already have the garlic spread open. This is the Indian style flatbread that's not garlic flavored, so I just feel like it's gonna be worse, but.
Sort of like, you remember McDonald's used to do Happy Meal toys and they would be like kind of miniature, cheaper versions
of like real
actual
toys? Yeah.
That's kind of what this feels like.
Yeah.
This is sort of like the Happy Meal version of naan. Anyway.
So, I don't like this one as much because
less garlic.
Without the garlic, just kind of a thick, doughy bread.
It's just a pita. If you accept that like it's a pita, then like you're gonna have a good time. If you don't accept it's a pita, you don't have to do anything. I don't have to boss with you. I think
yeah,
they're just okay.
I think these are just okay too.
Let's move on.
Oh, okay. I guess we're gonna try
this. I want to try this. I want to try this. I want to try this. I don't want to try boring bread yet. I want to try the garlic and cheese breadsticks. Oh my god! Look at these little cheese dogs. Oh, interesting.
Interesting. It's very Olive Garden size-wise.
A little disappointing.
It's a little bland. Like the garlic's not really coming through the cheese. The cheese is really thin and it's kind of just like.
Apparently, you're supposed to heat it up.
Oh, we didn't really have to heat this one in the oven. I'm gonna go with, because of the blandness, I'm still gonna go with just okay. I think even if you heated them up, they would be slightly better, but the flavor wouldn't get magically more robust. These are the Trader Joe's everything bagels.
They have everything on them. Sesame seeds, poppy seeds, cars, everything. What's going on?
It's my finger. Here you do it. I'm sorry. My finger still hasn't fully healed, so hard for me to do things.
I'm not asking you about your finger.
I'm just telling you about my finger, but I'm not gonna show it to you because it's gross.
It is.
They had to like silver nitrate it.
Stop talking about your injured finger.
I'm not gonna show them. Anyway, there's onion and chive cream cheese over there. Right, we'll try a bite of the little bagel raw.
Oh, I'm not doing that.
Not bad.
I'm putting cream cheese on it.
That's fine. When have I ever not supported you in your goals?
Well,
you really want to go to art school, and I said, yeah. Let's move on. Come on. Trust me. Trust me.
Why? I just want to stick them in the oven. I really wanted to heat up those breadsticks 3 seconds ago, and you said no. You're just like, I'm not even listening.
Yeah, well, you're just gonna have to get over that, okay? Your mother and I. Anyway, let's try the everything bagel with the cream cheese. I still feel it's a little bit bland for an everything bagel.
Bagels that come from plastic bags, they're never gonna be good.
They're a stopgap for when you need something fast.
Yeah, they're
That'll
not,
fill you up.
Yeah, well, I'm mad at this bagel now.
All right, well, it's just okay. I'm actually really excited because these look so neat. Trader Joe's pretzel bagels.
Sweetie pie, I can't help you. Please stop trying to eat my foot.
She's talking to the dog.
Oh, please stop trying to eat my foot.
I'm not trying anymore.
Honeybear, yeah, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you, precious gem. I love you so much, but this is not gonna happen for you. Oh my God, your eyes are like Disney animal.
How did I lose the closing stick?
You didn't, it's right here.
I didn't lose it, I'm so smart.
Is this the pretzel bagel?
Yeah, excuse me,
Okay.
oh my God, I'm already burping, I'm so sorry. It's gross. How is it? Is it pretzely? Is it bagely? Give me a little sampling of that. Does taste like pretzel.
It's a little moister than I would like.
Yeah, it is really oily.
This is never gonna be a special treat. This is a workaday bagel, okay?
Yeah.
The bing bang bong, it comes, it, does the business, like missionary style.
The pretzel bagel's just okay, surprisingly. The cheddar garlic sliced focaccia bread.
Gotcha!
I gotcha!
If the 90s have taught us nothing else, is that all jokes are funnier if you yell them.
Focaccia.
This is bad.
It's pretty bland.
This is bad. This is boring. It's like, would you like the worst parts of focaccia, which is its slight sourness, with like none of the good parts, which is the rest of it? Focaccia is a flat bread. It's got a flatness to it. You can't put big titties on a flat bread.
So is it just okay, or do you think it's going to the penalty box?
I think it's going to the penalty box.
All right, penalty
I'm
box.
personally offended by it. Can we get some real focaccia?
Yeah, the roasted tomato and Parmesan focaccia. This is a story all about how my life got turned upside down.
It's not. It's a story about how we ate focaccia in my kitchen. I don't like how messy it is.
I don't either. Also, I mean, we could have used a cutting board, but we didn't.
It's also losing focaccia. This is like if somebody did their makeup, but only with Parmesan cheese and tomatoes, and then smeared it all over their pillow. This is Parm pillow. Look at all those dust mites.
I think the tomato is a really good addition.
There's barely any there.
It's just okay. I think it's better than the other thing we just made, so I'm gonna not put it in the penalty box.
Just get the fuck in the bag.
Get in the bag! What's in the box? The plain bagels.
Bagels.
A little bit of cream cheese,
A little bit of who?
a little bit of bite. It's mostly just a transportation method for the cream cheese. Not much flavor.
Too dense. You're bad.
It is a plain bagel, so we're just
Like
okay.
it. Trader Joe's, I'm not very impressed with a lot of your specialty breads so far.
Yeah, weirdly. Now, does that have to do with the fact that we have had a surprisingly bad day off camera? If we don't like your food, it's got nothing to do with where we are in our personal lives and everything to do with the way it tastes, probably. But we did have a very rough morning. You had an asthma attack, and I was being me, and I kept talking about my gross finger. Yeah, it was a lot. So what I'm saying is, it could be that, maybe we're a little irritable and we're taking it out on the bread, but I don't think so.
I don't think so.
This is the pain au lait, the milk bread, and this is just the plain flavored one, so there's no choco chips.
Give me that sweet bread. How many do we have left?
There's 9.
9!
I should have gotten less tortillas. You can throw one out.
Fewer tortillas. Fewer. Oh,
There's gonna be fewer people in this partnership real soon. It just looks and feels like a hot dog bun, so I feel like
it's nice.
more buttery than a hot dog bun.
Is it authentic? No.
No.
Is it pleasant to eat? Sure.
They are perfect for dunking in coffee, tea, or hot chocolate.
And also jam would be good on them. Ooh, we have some jam. You want to try jam with them?
No,
I would like to.
that's something you can do later.
I'll get the jam.
All right, get the jam. How is it with the jam?
It is incandescent with the jam.
I believe you. They're really great. Whatever they're doing with their pain bread, delicious.
I don't know. Their pain is our pleasure.
These are the everything bagel ciabatta rolls.
Stop eating the cheese off the ground. Your farts are gonna liquefy the planet.
Oh, so it's her fault. Got it. All right, I'm gonna try it. A little bit of garlic. I like it. I mean, I think because it's like, there's a little bit more flavor. Also, I did just put a lot of garlic sauce.
There's just more of the everything on it.
Yeah, there's more seasoning, so they just have more flavor than the bagels did. I think that would taste really good with like
Sandwich.
yeah.
Oh my God, turkey with the garlic spread.
Turkey with the garlic spread and like some thinly sliced tomatoes and maybe some sprouts. Right?
I'm gonna put this in a really great category.
Well, let's try something that's probably gonna suck, which is just the plain Trader Joe's pita bread pockets.
We can eat it with hummus though. A little bit of hums. I think these are pretty good pitas. I mean, obviously, again, we are not evaluating this on authenticity at all. But I think what makes a good pita is flexibility. Because it can hold a lot of things.
And it won't fall apart.
And a moistness. Is it the greatest pita I've ever had in my entire life?
No. Is the hummus doing a lot of work?
Yeah. A little too bready, but decent. I would say it's pretty good.
This is the Ciabatta demi baguette. This is literally just ciabatta that they didn't slice. 'Cause they're like,
Yeah.
it's a ciabatta baguette. Oh.
So it's ciabatta in baguette form.
And it's fine.
Look at this cross section for a second. It looks good. I don't really see the point of having a ciabatta in baguette form though. Like, what do you do with that? Like a really long sandwich?
Ooh, that'd be good. With the garlic and the sprouts and the turkey and the slimly sliced tomato. Maybe I'm just hungry. Not bread though. I don't want to eat more bread. This was pretty good.
It's pretty good.
The Trader Joe's whole wheat pita bread. You're already getting that garlic sauce out, you know.
I'm not eating that with hum. Listen, some things just shouldn't be whole wheat.
It's real chewy.
I think it's just okay.
The Middle Eastern style flatbread
Interesting.
feels like pita and it smells like pita, but it's too thick to be a tortilla.
Yeah, this is for kebabs and gyros.
You know, let's just cut to the chase, right? It's going in the garlic whether it wants to or not. Garlic.
This is good. This is good. I appreciate this. And like, you know, I can kind of just do this. and
Yeah.
It's fine. Like, or well,
Why were you? It's fine.
I can just do, no, I can't do anything with it. You could absorb it from a distance.
Yeah. So this is pretty good.
It's pretty good.
It would be a good sandwich holder. The Trader Joe's organic wheat and corn flour tortillas. Wheat and corn. So you're pleasing no one. Where's your tortilla?
I mean, listen, it's a perfectly formula tortilla. It's moist, it's flexible. Tortilla is sort of like a vessel to sort of communicate other foods to your mouth.
I think it would be really good, like, if you heated it up and put, like, you know, made it into a food.
Or you could do what I did as a kid, which is like put cheese in the middle and rolled it up.
A little homemade quesadilla. I would say this is
Pretty good. I mean, you know, again, we are not measuring these on authenticity.
Just taste the Trader Joe's clay oven baked old fashioned lavash bread.
Yeah, it's sort of like the wallpaper of breads. You get like 8x10 legal pads. It's actually bread.
Ooh, okay, so it is a different texture. It is quite thin. This is for dipping in sandwiches.
It's weird to get like a magazine that actually is bread. Anyway, it's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
All right, next.
Just plain corn torts.
I don't like that these are
Kind of breaking and bent.
kind of breaking
Yeah.
and bent. They smell correct.
Mm-hmm. They're definitely made of corn. A little pasty.
They're really bitter.
If you live in Los Angeles, just get, you know, tortillas
They
somewhere
are-
else. You don't have to go to Trader Joe's.
They are intensely bitter.
The corn tortillas are penalty
I
box
just don't
bad.
think corn tortillas should have that bitter a taste. It's like, yeah, like obviously with like the nixtamalization, like it's gonna, you know.
I didn't understand anything that you just said.
Nixtamalization?
No.
Okay, well.
I'm pretty.
You're pretty.
I'm pretty. Final bread we have to try is the Trader Joe's whole wheat Middle Eastern style flatbread.
Something else to put garlic sauce on.
That's exactly what's gonna happen.
That's everything.
Have I been sitting in this like fetal position the entire time?
Probably.
Cool. Good for my knees.
You're 29. Your knees don't care yet.
I'm 28.
All right. Yeah, your knees aren't going to start filing like official complaints until you're like 32.
Cool.
And your knees are going to be like...
4 more years. 4 more years.
And then your knees are going to unionize with like your lower back and also your feet.
Yeah, I might accelerate it. I mean, I injure myself constantly.
It's moist. You can squish it. Mm-hmm. It has like good flexibility.
Hey, it tastes good with the garlic.
It doesn't, you can whip people with it. I think it's actually like
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
This certainly was a video that happened. Guys, it may not have been clear in the final edit, but we had a difficult day. There were a lot of little health things. There were a lot of little like personal things. There was some dog situation happening. The dog threw up. We seem a little sad or a little bit all over the place. We might be, but we love you.
We love you.
And thank you for watching.
Which ones did you like? I like both the pans.
The one we ate, the chocolate chip one, was the best one. The specialty breads aren't like terrible.
I was a little disappointed overall, to be honest.
Yeah, maybe a little
I
bit.
kind of thought they were going to be like a little bit more flavorful and a little bit less like...
Here I am.
Yeah, a little bit underachievy, to be honest. But, you know, listen,
We had fun.
Another day, another dollar.
Yeah, we'll try some more food some other time.
Yeah.
We'll see you next Friday with another video.
Bye.
Bye, everybody. We love you.
I gotta go find that dog of mine.
Yeah, your dog's over somewhere.
Where is she?
Is she always? Oh, she's sleeping.
Oh, that's good.